I'm very excited about. Like I said,
Yeah.
Prepare for battle.
About this around Wish, you're making some chaos happen, and on the other side, the Nigma Galaxy is like trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're, or like, you know, what they really want to do. I'm not sure if they really have figured it out yet. I'm just not sure where Ammar is gonna lane. Looks like he's gonna go. So he's gonna be. I actually still don't know. It looks so figure it out. MC has mid items in my mind. It's just that, oh, I want all these stats, but Ammar's putting his web mid. Yeah, I don't know.
They're trying to mix it up, and you know there isn't some head for this. The fact that
文明啊，
multiple
小标兵
times,
数字标兵
ways that pros have been avenues. We actually got a chance to sit down with Nande from Monaspa to talk a little bit about how the Europe
30 seconds
developing
to
these guys.
battle.
Maybe next one, but let's hear from him.
The battle begins.
About enemy that much. Well, Nande, he is going to get the bounty rune. He managed to get that one and then pulled out of position, and now maybe they could go on him. Martin nearby, it's going to be done onto GH and frostbite afterwards with them back. So yeah, they've been developing the meta. They've been and now they're going to get a fight.
Fighting.
who wants to lane? Nobody. So much
There's a
damage
glimpse.
down
It's
here.
gonna keep going. No.
Are they? They want to keep fighting. They're getting their ass beat. He's gonna get rooted there. Now the stun coming in onto MC. They're starting the lane with like no HP here on all of these heroes. Nande with this stun. Hurt.
Any creep enjoyers? Not in the bot lane.
Well, talk to me a little about this. We are seeing the mid brood.
Yeah, we are indeed. I haven't seen this one other than when you know, playing your pubs, you have your brood spammer there. I guess. I mean, Ammar has actually played this a lot. I know in his pubs when he doesn't get his lane, he goes mid brood, mid Huskar. So it might change their timing a bit because I feel like he's gonna go more of a carry style, like Threads, Orchid, BKB. I then still hope that MC is gonna be able to pick up the aura since Ammar is mid, he won't really be buying those.
That does feel like it's a more of, but like you said, now that you've got these two, ends up putting. I want to see. Haven't really talked about up top at all yet, but soon that more. It's really interesting. Of all the heroes on this Nigma Galaxy team, Sumail that's now never going mid. What the hell?
You pick up Sumail and then you just make sure he doesn't lane mid. Yeah, I mean, he's been owning there, you know, maybe he can get here in the safe lane. I'm pretty sure that his morph is pretty good. His lane should be okay. As bottom, hello.
H drops low and not. What? So much value out of it.
文明啊，
That is, well, very good start. They hit level 2 at a nice timing. You have this Alchemist CM who can like push in the lane with some acid spray, some Crystal Nova. KuroKy off guard. Yeah. Sorry, G8.
Get put into a bad position. Stay down low. Has to. That's it. A little bit of retribution.
Out of a lot of creeps, because there's like a double wave coming into the tower. Not the best for him. Nice job by Nigma.
慢慢慢慢，你落上，你落上。
Radiant's
Having
bottom tower
best
is
of
under
time.
attack.
Far, but it's about the out pressure being by Monaspa. Desire is going to head on up front and block the camp there, it looks like. So
Good old sentry battle. I mean, nowadays I feel like the side lanes are so much up to who has which camp. Did they get a pull off to like set the lane back? As Ammar is pressuring mid quite a bit. I feel like if you can get 6 on Brew or the Lesh in this matchup, which perhaps you can if you get some denies, you know, with Insatiable Hunger, could be annoying for a Lesh, but then once you hit 6 yourself, you'll be pretty fine here.
and it's interesting, and you're not even about like build.
Yeah.
Down the Lesh, though bit of trouble back mid. You can drop it very low as he got hit by a stun there.
Radiant structures are fortified.
17. Still very close.
He glyphed the mid wave to make sure that Ammar doesn't get all this lifesteal off the Q. So nice job by him. Getting himself some bottle refills now on the bounty and the water rune as well. So yeah, good stuff. As Skylark is queuing up one of our favorite items. I feel like he might be swapping this one because it's currently a meteor hammer. But we'll see. I have yet to see a centaur meteor hammer.
Find out all today as the stun is there and Sumail just getting bodied by Skylark.
Who cares what items you buy if you just kill them?
Right? Not at all. No, down bottom, SsaSparTaN in a little bit of trouble from him. So both offlaners getting something out of this. I think you're significantly happy to have Monaspa though. Nande. This could be bad though. Have that much left in the way of killing as MC would slow down with scatter blast. A couple more hits is he in trouble. Nande hides away to the side. Oh, but SsaSparTaN might get glimpsed instead. Yeah, hide yourself.
Good job hiding, honestly. Neither of them getting glimpsed there was some fancy footwork. GH even tried to drop down the ward as...
Thought that he had just TP'd in. Now GH gets caught. There. Frostbite. So, a very battle-y lane.
Yeah, this bottom lane is honestly hilarious. One thing that is really, really big right now for Nigma is that MC just got his arcane boost. So they're going to be able to continuously spam on the CM, on this alchemist. There's just more back and forth.
Good about a stun here too. Throws down the acid spray. Punch now. Glimpse back. Both of them low. MC could kill them both off, but instead they turn now on to MC himself. A couple more hits. He's not on the acid spray.
1 second.
But still the turn. It's not enough. Nande. Oh, he lives. They take them both down. Dude, it's just a brawl. Like Fight Club down bottom.
I mean, bottom lane is most crazy lane. There's got to be a lot of hero damage. A couple heroes. For Nigma right now, I don't know if they need to be going for all these bigger plays. It's like, you have arcane boots, fill a bit, you know, throw some spells. Over time, they're low HP. Yeah, you can go for the killing blow, but Monaspa, they're kind of outplaying them a bit.
Radiant's courier.
Not a field.
Nande. In some trouble. KuroKy can't dodge it. Get some retribution.
I like how the bottom lane is like double kill into you die. Double kill into you die.
Top net worth on the Alk, as you would expect. Granted, a very different type of build.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. As for the lane, you can see how much fighting there's going on, right? So it kind of, the build, it checks out.
R has taken top net worth. Does go in. Hall. But it definitely feels like it's aggro type of dynamic.
I mean, yeah, I can see that build. The only thing I see usually when you play mid group, top lane.
Pressure on only level 3. Live.
Yeah, I feel like top lane is gonna be a bit more of the chill lane for now. Maybe a
Wish.
Very fire.
Dropping. Very low. Fairy fire. Stun under tower. Wish dodges away from the mark. Keeps himself alive.
Ooh. I mean, nice job living there, because that was very close. Yeah, at least Ammar lost all his spiders, but the way Brood works is usually when it goes mid. Uh-oh, he has a raindrop. He doesn't have a raindrop.
SsaSparTaN? Oh, SsaSparTaN goes in for it, wants to kill so bad. One last hit. It's not going to be enough. Ammar barely lives, and the spiders are there. Oh, poor guy.
Ammar, are you tipping him? I feel that would have been such an Ammar thing, high-fiving or tipping after the play.
That was the Boston Earthshaker.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
MC died.
Brought down, but Athens bottom.
Dire's bottom
I like
tower
when I
is
see
under
Brood
attack.
is that you try to usually collapse on a tower very heavily, like where you play this mid Brood, maybe you can go bottom, kick out this alchemist, and then commit into the jungle. Or there's even a play where eventually MC could come mid and like do this overwhelming damage to help Ammar kill Lesh. I think either way, these two heroes should combine at some moment in the next 1-2 minutes, because it could really speed up the game.
Dire's bottom
maybe you don't have
tower is
to.
under attack.
Nande, he gets close, gets the stun out, keeps some separation. Does he get in range? So connect at least on that time, and because they didn't connect together, it ends up being a missed opportunity for a kill. Like you said, for G8.
Nande pretty happy about that one. I mean, if Monaspa can hold their early tower, like let's say in the next 2, 3, 4 minutes, they don't lose a tier 1 against in this sense, it's great.
Yeah, I mean,
SsaSparTaN dying.
good about that. They're also battle
Radiant's
over
bottom
here.
tower is under
Take
attack.
him out.
He tried to live by
Dire's top
smoking,
tower
so,
is under
but it
attack.
did not work out.
Fully completed by that Centaur and Skylark. Dropping it down from on high. Oh my god, Sumail. Oh, dude, if he walked out there, he might have been able to kill him.
Yeah, on it, if he was maybe if he had... Anyway, Nande.
Throws another stun. Martin's here to battle. Chase, chase. Slow down. Couple more hits. Nande does not care. He does not even care a little bit. Just trying to push him back and
Dire's
wish.
top tower is under
But the
attack.
stun misses it this time. Low on mana, low on options. Are play, but seems scared.
Yeah, I think that's like what you can see a lot is they understand they can't really go for kills, but they're really pressuring, like pushing it to the limit, and that's definitely something that players have gotten a lot better. We have a little center stop saying hello. Good friends, so GAs, top, bottom, mid, top.
They're all gone. And Stampede to get away. Nande gets the kill onto GH with the Stampede.
Radiant's
The other one
courier
lives, and
has
Wish
been
gonna run down Kuro. So 14 kills in 10 minutes, and dropping low is Sumail. They have enough to really kill him.
8
Here,
to 7.
Spartan goes down to Amar. What in the Sam hell is happening?
Well, at least you can't complain that this game ain't aggro enough, because everyone is battling everyone everywhere.
Stuff though, and Skylark just prepping up top to drop another medium.
Dire's top tower is
Finally
under
see-
attack.
I mean, that's one thing. In these very battly battles, Meteor Hammers give you a down the tower. Chill out mode.
I guess one thing that's cool about it is that you don't really go this retaliate build anymore, so it's a lot better to go the QW on Centaur. So going Meteor still allows you
Radiant
to take
are
the tower
scanning.
slowly. Nice, as Nigma. Nigma are looking at Nande bottom.
Find him, he gets the ulti off. It's not going to be
Dire's
enough though to
top
keep
tower
him
is
alive.
under attack.
Come in,
Dire's
secure it.
structures
So
are
that's that
fortified.
connection you were talking about.
Okay, yeah, I would say anywhere between 8 and 11, they still barely hit it on the mark.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's trying to be annoying to Kuro.
Dire's
Tower
top tower
drop.
has
Wait.
fallen.
By as they make the smoke move up. Yeah, very mighty start to this.
Radiant's middle tower
Thought I
is under
odds
attack.
That's slightly right now. That's about what they were. Very much anybody's game. Dire, he's spiderlings away as well.
Radiant's
Well,
bottom
he's going to be able
tower
to
is
play a
under
bit on
attack.
the map, get some goal, but the most important thing about the last move is that MC should be able to slowly pressure the bot tower. Like usually this one big aggression or kill will force the carry away. That is exactly what happened. It's
Radiant
also really hard for
structures
Monaspa
are
to now defend
fortified.
bottom. Because look where Amar is playing.
Dire's
He's
middle
basically-
tower
they're
is
taking
under
over
attack.
the Monaspa jungle, so it's
Radiant's
really hard to
bottom tower
read.
is under attack.
There is this
Uh-oh.
thing that we Wish drops so quickly, and with no help anywhere nearby, he just all right, Amar is starting to cook.
He is definitely cooking. He is the same net worth as Alchemist. So, yeah, it's not
Radiant's
the
bottom
best sign
tower
if
has
you're
fallen.
Nande or Monaspa. You're behind with an Alchemist. For now, at least.
I mean, this is the
So beautiful.
tip
Friendly tip, of course.
Love to see
Friendly.
that. That's a. But the thing that I feel like is that like get a couple kills happening for a while, and then suddenly the starts to like get ahead by.
Radiant's
yeah.
middle tower is under attack.
I mean, it just escalates very quickly. Also, a lot of the times it's like, okay, if the Brute is alone, like, Lesh can just pop his ult and survive, kill the spiders. But once there's any +1, like a glimpse into static, or you have the Snapfire ult raining on top, then it just becomes too much. And the next move for Nigma very likely could just be they do the same thing mid, they bring MC, take over the mid tower, and then after that they could even look to play aggressive into these, you know, into these triangle stacks. They won't be able to contest this one, but later they definitely want to open up the map.
Nande.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
7.
So, I mean, the other thing that you also have coming out pretty soon from Lesh, about, what, 1,000 gold roughly? And that's like it could be strong, but there's other time happening to work it with the Guardian Greed already complete. I want to see you get aggro. start to try and...
For sure, because in like a couple minutes, yeah, sure, Nande, he has his Radiance now, so his farming speed is gonna get accelerated, but on his next item and the
Radiant's
completion of the
middle
Bloodstone that you
tower is
talked
under
about,
attack.
Monaspa are gonna be very strong. Like, sure, you have the Guardian Grease, but you won't have a fight for quite a while. So this entire timing from now until Nigma finish that item, Monaspa can fight that and then be aggressive on their
Dire's
own.
middle tower is under attack.
Now, Nigma spread across the map. Still a lot of room over there. Under
Dire's
strike,
structures
gonna
are
start to bring
fortified.
Ammar down.
Dire's
Fish, but
middle tower is under attack.
not just that concerted effort yet, but we'll find a glimpse here. This is a nice play. Catching onto the
Ammar's on the
Centaur.
back.
Hit very hard. Stampede comes out. That keeps him alive and turn around. Ammar just gets brought down. Oh, Monaspa was nearby, close enough
he
to
stole the
make the
kisses.
play, and stolen kisses could go for another move here if they're not careful. Pulls off the creep, cookied into him. That trade, see him for Brood. Incredibly happy for Monaspa.
That's an incredibly good trade.
Dire's
Like you
top tower
trade
is
1 for
under
1.
attack.
First of all, you're 5 for the enemy mid who's owning. You have Nande who's getting to free farm the entire map with his Radiance while all of this is going on. And for the next move, you now have Kisses on Desire. I don't think that could have gone any better for Monaspa.
He just said like half minute are and out, we're on this. Suddenly he's 2,000 gold.
Yep, welcome to Alchemist Gaming.
They're ready. Yeah, and this dagger that will come out soon from Skylark up more in control because of course the Meteor Hammer's right down afterwards. These times, Nigma
Radiant
better
are
fight for
scanning.
themselves.
From the tempest of battle.
Ammar definitely overstepped a bit. I mean, what he wants to do, and I understand you want to go from behind, use the Orchid on one of these supports and like kill them, which nearly happened, but Wish had a very nice team. Got the stun on him, and then he basically died from full to 0, so Ammar is going to have to be a little more cautious. And for Monaspa, they're just going to wait for, you know, Skylark's playing. Do they want to wait for Nande's? And they're going to come out at the same time if they want to.
Right. I think the other thing to consider there too was that the rest of Nigma, Skylark, iteration setting Storm, that Stampede cut off. I feel like Ammar probably gets the kill and gets out.
Yeah, absolutely.
A bit unfortunate there. Nande turns off Radiance and
Close one. I mean, that's why you often see like Disruptors holding some
Dire's
observer
middle
wards, you know,
tower
maybe you
is
have some
under attack.
cheeky cute play in there. But yeah, now Nande has his Wind Dagger, Skylark has his coming out, and for them, I feel
Dire's
like
middle tower
everything's kind of
has
turned
been
around. And
denied.
remember, they still have the Kisses. Anyone they go on, they are gonna die.
at the maneuver done.
Uh-oh,
They
Monka,
leave
Monka.
Ammar up top. The rest of Nigma is in toward mid. Big jump ready to come. MC is there. Skylark says hello. Stun is out with the kiss down, but MC lives. Static Storm is there. Now the egg to try and turn it. They just gets out of there for the moment. He's so low, he can't get away. Desire caught with the Orchid. This is the fight back that Nigma were looking for as they kill off that Rubik. And now even looking for Wish. If we can find him, he has Bloodstone ready. Very survivable, along with Skylark off to the side, ready to go for a big jump play. They glimpse him back in, breaking the blink now. Skylark also in trouble. Wish in a ton of hurt, and well, he drops lower and lower, tries to bring down MC. He quite do it with the Sunray coming in. Wish eventually is going to be brought down. A triple kill for Ammar. That was the fight they were looking for.
Uh-oh, disaster times. That was a beautiful statics from YGH. Keeping MC alive, silencing Nande that he has to... I'm pretty sure he ended up stunning himself, and then Kuro comes in with a beautiful
Radiant's
dive egg
middle tower
into
has
Sunray.
fallen.
This just happens sometimes when the initiation is a bit awkward for Monaspa. They don't have a ward down, so then it takes too long. You jump very deep, but Nigma with a beautiful punish and beautiful spell usage.
Now they're 3k gold up over an Alchemist. Granted, he's still top net worth, but still feeling a bit ineffectual if he can stay alive for the fight. That's why we see immediate.
Yeah.
He knows what.
At least Alchemist lineups, they're a bit strange, even though you're behind now in like 2 minutes when he has the BKB completed. Even though they're down, they'll still be able to fight as long as he uses his body correctly. But I would say they only have one fight with the BKB in them, and if that one goes wrong, they're in for a bad time.
Definitely feels like the graph from Nick set in his head. Break right. And that last fight is actually. Monaspa also not ones to shy from a battle. They're
Definitely not.
they're the ones that like to run in and, you know, things happen. Good or bad, something's happening.
That is very true. You know, they might just be 200 gold away from Nande's BKB and be like, yo, boys, it's go time. But I do hope they wait for this BKB, or unless there's like, you know, some free kills, okay, take those. But Nigma are getting some dangerous timings. Like they have freeze now. Pipe is flying out.
Radiant
If
are
Monaspa
scanning.
ever go too deep, KuroKy can just drop his egg with a Sunray and heal the guy that's in the front. So yeah, Monaspa, they're gonna really have to nail their next timing because Centaur and Lesh, they are falling behind.
There isn't that hero that side of all just sort of net worth funneled into the Alchemist. Nobody's getting mech, nobody's out.
Looking for, but they're not actually through. Look at it from Nigma's side. They don't see anyone on the map, so it's a little obvious in a way, at least if Nigma are paying attention. Because yeah, no one has been on the map from Monaspa in like 30 plus seconds.
Now they're going to reveal themselves. So it does look like they're going to pass through. About to wear off. Kuro spots him, and
Radiant's middle tower is
It's
under
like, whoopsie.
attack.
took him 2 tries, but he got there. For it out.
I also like this meta where your support is gonna go for drums as GH has it now. He's gonna then build him into the pairing later, and you know, Sumail, he's chilling, but by the time he's gonna get his second item, his third item, all his teammates are gonna be ready. They have all these auras, and once he's ready to join, it's gonna be damn strong.
Regeneration. Invisibility.
And then Fire gets like a happen. It does feel again like we're talking about identity. Higher game head up. Yeah, he went a lot.
Nice.
On to 2, Meteor Hammer. You can't break that one. Storm. Then you find a second round of the stuns and look at the damage out. Oh my God, SsaSparTaN blowing up MC. They brought numbers on Monaspa. They find the kills.
Okay, double stun into double meteor into, I don't know, double concoction when we're moving on.
Oh, just
Good
good
orchid.
Nah, it's not gonna work. Out. Burn some of those fighters stunned in the middle. But that's kind of a cool move, right? Like normally if done, like the follow-up is gonna be broken by Disruptor, but that sort of doesn't do anything.
Last patch, I feel like Sumail would have been able to adapt the strike in there, but because it dropped so early, they're basically changed stuns. So yeah, Skylark definitely sets it up, and now they have the BKB on Nande, so they can, you know, always look for some plays, maybe play around the top area. 1-2 kills could give you Roche. So yeah, Monaspa, they've got a couple timings again.
We talked about it. One bad fight, kind of out of it. But that was a good one.
Definitely.
Now the BK.
Dire are scanning.
Of course, the Lashlack. That's it. That blood's away. Amar, what is his game look?
Honestly, should be like a semi-core. Sure, Sumail's gonna be set up for a good game, but you have offlane Snapfire, very low damage type of supports, which will taper off. So I wouldn't mind if he goes some AC, because Alk is gonna get that. So I think you kind of want to offset that on your own. I wouldn't really like if he goes some Aghanim Scepter. I feel like he's gonna become too much of like a third, fourth support. So I would, you know, I would AC, some Basher, some chill right there.
1,000 gold separating. Currently on top, but it head into the area where
Radiant
Amar.
are scanning.
Need a good angle.
Getting the range right there, the stun with the BKB reaction, and now Nande gonna pop his own BKB. Good reaction time by Amar. He went right top of him.
Very quick. I'm surprised that Nande could beat that early on. Either way, they're just trading BKB, so probably gonna be a bit of a chill time for a minute. Never mind. Nigma are like, Amar, I don't need my BKB, let's go.
Like Monaspa, maybe something is going on, but they're still hanging out in this area. Nande, if they spot him right
Dire's
away.
middle tower
Oh,
is
that's
under
dangerous.
attack.
That's dangerous. Good blink back, but do they have a glimpse? Trying to get vision. Nande hides in the trees. That keeps him alive. H would have caught him if they just caught sight.
That was too close for my heart rate.
Yeah.
My heart rate doubled in like one moment. I was like, okay, he's dead. Nice blink out though, and some fancy footwork around the trees. They now see SsaSparTaN as Amar's role-playing award.
Hides away. No. SsaSparTaN negative.
May have died. Okay, just testing.
Still
It
works.
works. Still
Are
works. It
fortified.
definitely works, my friend.
Radiant's top
SsaSparTaN,
tower
I'm saving.
is
Oh,
under
wait,
attack.
you dead?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Delayed, right? Yeah. 10
Radiant's
seconds
top
until
tower
the game
is
is
falling.
up for not. This is sort of the position. Imagine would look for Roche.
Yeah. The Roche is dangerous now. Like, both teams need to be
Dire's
aware of it,
bottom
and
tower is under
neither's
attack.
going to want to give it up. Monaspa will, and they have to fight this one.
Dire's middle
Mar
tower
underneath
is under
the board,
attack.
though. Oh,
Smoke
smoke
up.
up. Careful, careful. Mar, he's up front and center. They do manage to find that Rubik right at the start.
Flyback.
They want to commit it here. They want to come back in and try and take the fight. SsaSparTaN has spiders on. Roche still ready to be hit. Morphling's on it right now. Shadow Amulet, it's going to run out sooner or later. Get out of there, buddy. No! Get him. Killed.
We're playing a board again. It's just transforming from spider to board. It's working out.
They're just going to get the Roche. So you have to get that one out. Jack.
I also really like MC's item build. He's now going for the Morbid Mask. I think also like the completed Vlad. I think this also furthermore speaks for the fact that Ammar should probably somewhat of a semi-core. Because this is not going to be some side Snapfire with all the Divine Rapiers. All inning Sumail and the Broodmother on Snapfire with all these auras. And I think that really checks out. Like Sumail is set up for a great game and they're just furthermore enabling it.
I feel like this is a very MC style
Yeah.
of whenever I see him.
For sure. And it checks out in this game. You know, 4 is on him. Has the Boots of Bearing. They do have an AC now on Nande. They're still only 1k gold behind. So if they continue to use Nande as MC, Ammar, should have done a bit.
Down. A lot of stuff there. Skylark finds it. One, go. Disruptor ulti down. And he can't get it in. Kuro not able to do it. Maybe is already out from Nande. Sumail trying to back away as Vicious right on top of him. A little bit too scary to go for the all-in play there.
That is, it's always a little funny to look at. Like, so you press buyback, and at the same time, your entire team is running away because they know, yo, I don't want any of this. My BKB is over, homie. I don't want to get, you know, I want to get out of there. Just testing.
Radiant's
Mark,
top
base.
tower has fallen.
Fire. Oh,
Dire
it's out. The
are
Shadow
standing.
Amulet to the side.
No way.
Dude, they know
all
he's
right.
here. Oh, God. Wait, do they not?
Dire's middle tower
They
is
thought
under
that he
attack.
did a little wrap around the corner. SsaSparTaN. SsaSparTaN deliver.
What a monster. What a sicko play, actually. I love it.
You got a shovel.
Doing it as Nande. Chilling bottom now, completed his ace. Building up a Skadi.
So, how dangerous is this now for Nande, right? He's the head of the bar, but still just... They have what it takes to make a solid fight. Have to wait for the fire.
I don't think they necessarily have to. It's more about how they initiate, but not like this. Wish in mid. Okay, gets up his BKB.
About going for a hook off there. Finds the back line onto the Phoenix. They break it immediately. So no Meteor Hammer from Skylark. No stand. Another 9 seconds. Not the initiate.
Definitely not. And to answer your
Radiant's
question
middle
again about
tower
how they
is
need to
under
fight, look,
attack.
so let's imagine.
Radiant
For the,
structures
like
are
half the network is
fortified.
on one hero, you're gonna need this hero to be in the fight. So if Monaspa wanna take any fight ever, gonna need to be with Nande being there and also him engaging. He's the tankiest, the most farmed. He has to like go in, bait some BKB, but they definitely still can.
Radiant's
but it has
middle
to come
tower
from his
is under
hero.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Path there.
Yeah.
Also, the Alchemist that flesh rack. Dire right now. Keep up to some extent. It's also, of course,
A gift from the
trying to
Tempest of
finish off a fight.
Yeah, definitely not. And also with the pipe, yeah, it's good for your team and against this magic damage. But if you ever commit, Sumail is like, I get to hit you 4 times, you're gonna die. It's setting up though.
GH finds him! GH finds him right there to the side! out.
Lincolns.
And passed over the Lincoln. Still, Buddy alive for a little bit, but it won't be for long enough. And now Nande, DKB's out to Sumail, still just feeding into him.
Here comes Amar.
Catastrophic. But Stomp, the stun, the skim ulti, they bring forth.
He's living.
Amar's like, I don't care, I'm still gonna battle you. There's no alchemist here. I am not concerned.
Radiant's
Still
bottom
off to
tower is
Centaur
under
and
attack.
Monaspa. Things are really falling off the rails for him.
I mean, this just sometimes happens that you run into someone, you're like, okay, I can BKB, kill him, and TP out. But then they throw in the Lincolns, he gets to run away with the Boots of Bearing. Suddenly you're like, oh, goddamn, my
Radiant's
BKB is running
bottom
out. So
tower
they
has fallen.
definitely overplayed. And this is the worst death for Monaspa. You lose your top net with Alchemist.
I think again too, like just the highlight cheat that
Yeah.
to like go and check that area. Because if that didn't happen, Azure World
Yeah.
all in Sumail and he's dead. Instead, this is happening. The base is being broken. Monaspa,
Radiant's
no
bottom
answer.
tower is under attack.
Looking to tower in the racks.
I like the aggression there. Like, you go up this high ground, you know that these two cores are dead with like 12, 15
Radiant's
seconds left. They don't want to buy back. Kuro dives in, aggressive use, they pull him up, pull it up with the kisses, the waveform, 2 more quick kills. And now, easy rack.
Happen. Mark chasing, trying to get a quick out of it. Like that's going to happen right now. The fight now. Nande and No Man's Land, they are all dying. Wish the only one that's left amongst the floor is they buy back on the out. They still want to fight into this. He's holding his BKB forever. He held it for too long. Just gets killed off. And the BKB not able to come out in time to make the difference.
Radiant's
He was
bottom
holding it
tower
for
is under
a better
attack.
moment, but then he got bashed, literally right before he wanted to press it, and well, in those 1.5 seconds, my friend, you are dead.
Radiant's middle
Are
tower
very
is
good
under
pick up
attack.
of the basher. Big play. Yep. His
Radiant's
tower
middle tower has
top
fallen.
as they go in towards
Radiant's
another set
middle
of racks.
barracks are under
Nigma
attack.
looking at a weakness for themselves. But and a long time coming for this team,
Radiant's
trying to
middle
make it happen in this
has
spot right here.
Well, they are definitely looking a lot better today. From like a lot of individual things to what items they're buying, how they're going. I also like this fake back here. There's smoke up again. Monka Monka, guys. Careful.
Dire living for a while, but Nande shows Sumail breaks the stick, actually. Now, anybody? Skylark there? They said, yeah, come
Dire's
fight
top
me.
tower
Ready.
is
I'm
under
your target,
attack.
guys. Do it. Do it, do it, do it.
Like I said, fight top side of the map. Don't need to dive into base. Don't need to dive fountain. I remember when that happened.
You sure? I think Amar thinks otherwise.
I remember that
Dire's
entity
top
game
tower is under attack.
as it head on up
Radiant's
to the
top
last
tower is under attack.
tower. It's going to drop.
Radiant's top
Nande,
tower is
down to
fallen.
Just off. Casual
Dire's
adaptive
top
strike
tower
deals
is under
800
attack.
damage. Yep. Seems good.
Now,
Radiant's top tower
he's on his back and not dropping it right now. And Skylark could on the stun. Nande trying to find somebody here, hammer now onto a bar, but it's forced out the lane, keeping himself alive. Now the turn, and Nande is going to explode. CMOV not going to happen. And it's all an incredibly impressive performance here from Nigma.
Radiant's middle tower is
Yeah,
under
I can
attack.
all of the things they did. The laning stage was a lot of brawling down bottom, but most of the lanes were good. And